What's up, guys? Cooking's back. What's going on, guys? It says we already got one in the room, so who's that at? What's up, though, guys? What's going on? So cooking's back on the channel. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how I make my own homemade beef jerky. So what's up, guys? What's going on? I hope everybody's day is going well. Hope y'all are enjoying your weekend. What's up, man? What up? What's up, guys? Camera's kind of the phone's kind of at a bad angle. What up? What up, Nitro? What's up, man? We making some beef jerky, guys. We making some beef jerky. Cooking's back on the channel. So cooking is back. What's up? I got the phone at a weird angle here, though, guys. But what's going on? So we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started on this thing and get rolling. So most important part about this, guys, is the right selection of meat. You can use a bunch of different meats. You can do it with filet mignon. You can do it with almost every kind of roast there is. I use London broil. So that is what we are going to be using today. What's up, the Sports Fury? What up, guys? So I use London broil for mine because it you get a pretty good yield out of it, and there's not a lot of fat to it. So we do got to trim it up though. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna open these containers up. So just to give you guys an idea, I got five and a quarter pounds. And I paid $41.63 for it. So we're going to be making 5 pounds of this stuff. It should be a pretty good size mason jug after it's all done dehydrating and setting up. But that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to open some of this stuff up. And what up, QC? What's up, man? We're going to open these packages up, run through this meat, and trim it up a little bit before we get mixing on the marinades. So that's the first step. So step one is we got to open this up and trim it up a little bit. The butcher did a pretty good job of cutting it thin. That's another thing too. Find yourself if you're going to do beef jerky, you need to have a really good butcher, especially if he's going to hand cut it. My guy that I go to hand cuts everything. Sometimes you can cut it on a machine as well, like a cheese slicer, to get the right consistency, but a really good butcher can do it by hand. So here we go. So this is what we're looking at. Pretty thin. I would say if your butcher's gonna cut it, I would say you want it no thicker than like a 1/4 inch. But we're gonna cut some of this fat off because when you make beef jerky, fat's not a good thing because it doesn't dehydrate well. So we're gonna slice some of this stuff off to start. But what's up, though, guys? Hope everybody's enjoying the weekend. Rogue, I have two different marinades, man. We're doing one spicy and then one like a kind of like a steakhouse style. So one of them will be pretty hot though. One of them will be pretty spicy. Now, some of these are cut good. Like this one doesn't need any trimming. You don't really need to slice anything off of that one. Some of these are pretty good. But you just want to take a look and inspect them to make sure there's not too much fat on it, because fat doesn't dehydrate well for jerky. So you want to trim it up really well. Most of these slices are real good though. You don't need to I don't see a lot of these that I need to really trim up. A few of them, but not much. Like I said, getting yourself a good butcher if you're gonna make beef jerky is the key, because he hand cut all this stuff, and I want to say 90% of it is pretty good. I'm not gonna have to do too much to it besides slice it up. What's up, Julian? Besides slice it up into little squares and rectangles and however I want to cut it up, but most of this stuff, the fat has been trimmed off really well. But that's the key. Find yourself a good butcher so they can do this, because this is the most tedious part about all this, is going through this stuff. So that's one. Like I said, I got 5 1/4 pounds of this stuff, and when I'm done dehydrating it and making it, it should probably make about 3, maybe 2.5 to 3 pounds of jerky, which is a pretty good amount. It's like I said, it's like a big, it's going to end up being a big, like a big mason jar full. What up, Pat? What's going on, man? What's up, guys? If I'm missing anybody, I apologize. We are cooking, Water King. We're back cooking. Technically prepping. But like I said, most of these have been sliced really good. Most of these have been cut pretty good. I'm not having to do too much to them. Just trim off a little extra fat here and there. What up, Leedy? What's going on, guys? But yeah, we are back cooking. Pat, I don't know if you're going north for Thanksgiving, but I'm gonna be up in the New Hampshire, Maine area again this year, brother, for Thanksgiving. So I'll be up there. I'll be up in the cold. But I don't know if you're heading north. I like to cook all this. I'll give Diesel a treat, and with those fat trimmings, I'll kind of put that in a skillet pan and cook that up, and he gets to eat that for treats. So Diesel likes, the cat likes when I make beef jerky because he gets the trimmings. He gets all the trimmings of it, so he'll enjoy himself with this. But like I said, a good butcher shop, and you won't have to do too much to it. So we're done with this. Will be the last one for 2 trays, and then we got one more in the mix. We might have to slice. This is a pretty thick piece. We might have to get rid of that. We'll hang on to that. Diesel will get this. That's too thick, so he'll get that as a treat. But I appreciate y'all showing up. I've been meaning to do more cooking stuff. Just been really busy between Thanksgiving and just work itself. Not too bad of a price though, guys. Under 50 bucks, 41 and change for 5 pounds of meat. So that's not too bad. That is not too bad. Like I said, I'm not even in my apartment, guys. I'm at my parents' house today because they have the bigger kitchen, because I have no room to do this in my apartment. So I had to come over here and confiscate their kitchen for a few hours. I had to confiscate the kitchen for a few hours from them, because my kitchen is the size of a mouse fart, and this would not go over well there. This would not go over well in my own apartment. So the rest of these look pretty good, so we're gonna stack them up. I think we are good to go to start cutting these into shape. So yeah, these look good. All right, so let's cut them. We're gonna start cutting these into how they're gonna look. So you basically just want either a strip or a square out of them. So we're just gonna start cutting these to shape. But I appreciate y'all showing up. Good to be back cooking. I've been meaning to do more of these streams. Meaning to do more cooking stuff. I've just been really busy. But this should be good. The two marinades I got are pretty good. They've gotten good results for me in the past. So the two marinades I got are pretty good. One of them's, like I said, Rogue, you like a little spice. So one of them's definitely hotter than the other one. One of them is definitely spicier. That looks good though. Yeah, so once again though, guys, thanks a lot for stopping by. I appreciate that. I know it's not really sports related, but appreciate y'all showing up. So I'll cut this piece and I'll show you kind of what we're working with. So this is what we're working with. Slice it up. Kind of looks like a piece of bacon. I'm good, man. I've been cooking for myself forever. I'm good. I've lost track of how many times I've actually sliced my hand. But this is good quality stuff, man. This is he basically opened a brand new London broil for me and cut it up. So, like I said, having a good butcher is half the battle with this. You got to have a good high quality meat for this to actually work correctly. We're looking pretty good though. We are looking pretty good. Once again though, guys, I know it's not sports related. I appreciate y'all showing up though. But this is, I used to do a lot of cooking on this channel. For all the new people, all the OGs know how much we used to cook on this channel. The people who have been here, the OGs know exactly how much cooking we used to do on this channel. It was a lot. We got away from it though for a while. I'm definitely gonna try and do more of it though. I do like cooking, guys. Nothing like making your, it's fresh ingredients. I see you, Pat. I see you. We're going to marinate this stuff for a long time, though, guys. This is going to sit overnight. This is going to sit for probably, I don't know, maybe 12 hours, 14 hours. This stuff will sit overnight and soak this marinade up overnight. So we're going to make this, we're actually going to finish dehydrating this after the Patriot game. So after the Pats game tomorrow, I'm going to come back here and we're going to stuff this. We're going to take this out of the marinade, lay it in a rack, and dehydrate it in the oven. So that's what we're looking at. But this is the like tedious part about it. Dehydrating it is the easy part. All you do is let it go for about 4.5 hours in the oven. All you really do is let it go for about 4.5 hours in the oven. What's up, Luke? How you doing, man? Some of these, yeah, like I said, these are good. This is good quality meat, guys. It makes a huge difference when you get good quality stuff. Hey, appreciate that, man. So we're getting there. We're about halfway through. We are about halfway through this. When I get done slicing this up, I'll show you guys what we're going to use for marinades too. It's the marinade, the dress. Normally I would make my own marinade, but with everything going on in the holiday coming up, I've just been really busy. So I kind of bought stuff pre-made, like like the marinades prepackaged and stuff like that. Normally I would make my own, but just ran out of time this year. So we're going to use some bottled stuff, but it's still pretty good. Still really good. Almost done. Carson, it's good, man. It's good. Yeah, it comes out good. Like I said, you got to have, if you're gonna get it from a butcher shop, one, your butcher needs to know what he's doing, because if he hand cuts it like my guy does, you have to have it cut thin or it's not going to work. It's going to take you like 6 hours to dehydrate it, and that's no fun. This only takes about 4.5. But it's cut, like I said, it's cut about maybe 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 inch. It's not very wide. Good to be cooking again, though, guys. I miss doing the cooking videos. Like I said, a lot of the OG subscribers used to come all the time. They came all the time to the cooking videos, so that was a lot of fun. We're gonna try and get back to that, though, for sure. We're definitely gonna try and keep up with it. What up, Lewis? What's up, man? Like I said, the phone's kind of at an awkward angle, guys. I didn't have a good setup here at my parents' house. I'm at the parental unit's house because my kitchen is in no way, shape, or form set up to do something like this. My kitchen's the size of a mouse fart, and this would not work out well. This would not work out well with that. So I needed a bigger space. We're almost done cutting, though. Almost done cutting. After I get done slicing this up, I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to show you guys some of this marinades we're using. I might actually have to start putting some of this beef, laying it out in our marinade containers because I'm running out of room. So let me take some of this and put it over here, and I'll show you guys kind of what we're working with. But I appreciate y'all showing up, though. That is a given. I appreciate y'all coming by. And once again, I'm sorry if I'm missing people in the chat, guys. It's kind of hard to do both. Pay attention and cook this and talk to y'all, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. So this will be one layer. I'll show you guys in one sec what we are working with before we kind of douse this in marinade and then work on the second layer. All right, be right back. Let me wash my hands real quick. All right, grab you off this half-assed stand. Let me turn you guys around to show you what we're looking at. So this is what it looks like so far, laid out. So we're going to let me turn this back around. We're going to work on the marinade now. Show you guys that. Make sure we douse that up. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with some Worcestershire sauce. And that's going to go into that pan, and basically we're going to try and cover that first layer. So I'll show you guys again what that looks like. Let me turn you around. So that's what we got so far right there. Just enough. Step, we're going to take this stuff here, Rufus Teague. This is the whiskey maple. This is one of my favorites. It's Rogue. This is what makes it hot, man. This is the marinade that's got the spice in it. It's got cayenne pepper and some other, I think, ghost chili in it. It's a nice little zip. So we're gonna put that in there too. Hey, there we go. Dono hype in the house from Tom Kelly. So once again, guys, you just kind of want to cover that stuff up. Thanks for the dono. Much appreciated. So let me show you that, what we're working with. You just want to cover that stuff up, basically. So that's kind of, I would call it, you want to try and get as close to 50-50 as you can. So once again, that is the Rufus Teague Whiskey Maple, guys. Let me put you back on your little shelf there. And we're going to start putting this on top of that. So layering it up again. That's all right, man. Go ahead. You're good. Thanks for stopping by. So we will layer this up once again, and then we're basically just going to add the rest. So we're going to take the Rufus Teague again, and we're going to add the rest of that. Basically just spread that around, make sure it's even, and then we will add the rest of our Worcestershire sauce. And like I said, the key is you kind of want to bury this. So every bit of, because if a certain part of whatever part of the beef jerky doesn't get soaked in marinade, it's just going to taste kind of plain. So you want to bury it and make sure it's all soaked. So that looks good. I'll show you guys what kind of the final product looks like. And we'll go again, start slicing this stuff up again. All right, one sec, guys. 1 second. Got to put the empty bottles aside. All right, let me grab you, show you guys what we are looking at, and this is what we're gonna do. So just like that. What's up, guys? So that's what we're looking at. So the top for that is gonna go on. We're gonna put the top on that. Push that down. And then this sits for 12 hours. So that's one in the books. Once again, we're just going to do the same thing. Just lay it out flat. Put you guys back on your little shelf. Flip you around first. There you go. Put you back on your little shelf. All right. So now we got to finish slicing up and laying the rest of this stuff out. But once again, though, guys, I appreciate the support. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. I know this is kind of tedious and takes a long time, but it's definitely worth it in the end. The taste is phenomenal. I know it's a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it in the end. I'm trying, man. I'm certainly trying. Like I said, almost done. We got probably about 4 more pieces to cut up, and then we can start marinating the second part of this. And then all we got to do is let it sit for like 12 hours, and then we'll come back tomorrow and we'll dehydrate it, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after about 4.5 hours in the oven. Like I said, it's kind of a tedious thing. What's up, Elias? What's going on, man? It's kind of a tedious process. It takes a long time, but it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it in the end. But I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. Like I said, all this scrap stuff I'm going to throw in a cast iron skillet, and Diesel's going to get a treat tonight. I will cook that up for the cat. So he'll get to enjoy himself some scraps. See, that's a little thick. That's too thick there. See, that piece is too thick. So we're not going to be able to work with that. The rest of this looks pretty good, though. The rest of this looks pretty good. So here we go. Last piece, guys. Last piece to cut up and process for jerky. Here's one. All right, and I think, yeah, that'll work. It's a little big, but all right, so let's get to marinating this one. Now let me go wash my hands, guys. I'm gonna move this cutting board out of the way, and I'll bring I will bring the sliced up London broil over for you guys to see, and we will marinate that and then put the lid on that and stick it in the fridge. So give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Take this knife, that's going in the sink along with the cutting board. Now, one thing I didn't mention we could do, this is the one that we just made, right? This is the marinade we just made. I'll show you guys, for anybody new who's just coming in, this is the marinade we just made for the beef jerky. Now, one thing you can do to knock down some of that heat and to knock down some of that zip that Rufus Teague has in it, you can actually add some maple. You can add maple syrup to it, because the sugar in it will knock down some of that. So we're gonna put a little bit of maple syrup in it. Just on top though, not much. Just a little bit of a drizzle. That sugar helps to knock down some of that strength. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so once again, first container is good to go. We're gonna press this lid down and seal it up. And then this goes in the refrigerator for 12 hours to sit. So basically it's repeat the process, guys. So we'll take the maple sugar and spread it on this meat to give it a little bit of a sweet taste to it. Got our second bottle of Worcestershire sauce. There's 3 different ways you can really go with beef jerky. It's sweet, it's hot, and it's sweet, hot, and salty. So take your pick, whichever marinade you want. Me personally, I kind of like the sweet and hot style beef jerky. I don't really like it when it's really salty. So we're going to add our Worcestershire. And then I think for this one, we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to take this classic steakhouse. Who makes this? KC Masterpiece makes this. What's up, Spiral? So we're going to take this classic steakhouse and we're going to use this instead. So we're going to put this on here. Bury that. Make sure that is covered up good. Looks like it. Just push that one piece down. Make sure everything is covered up. We'll add a little bit more maple syrup on top of it. And then once again, this is going to be good to go to sit overnight for 12 hours and just soak up some of this goodness. Put a little bit more of this steakhouse in there. And now to top it off, we'll put our maple syrup and cover this up and then put it in, stick it in the fridge. So hold on one sec, guys. Let me wash my hands. All right, so we have our organic maple syrup. We're just going to put a drizzle on top. As you know, we already put one on the bottom. That's good there. So everything is covered up. And we're going to put the top on this one and then get ready to put both of these in the fridge. And like I said, let them sit overnight. So these are good to go, guys. What's up, Jimmy Butler? So these are good to go. That's basically it. You know, it's not too many ingredients. The key is you just have to you just got to be patient with the marinade and let them sit for a while. Like I said, I let them go for 12 hours. So after I call the Patriot game tomorrow, I'm gonna come back here and we'll start laying these out on a rack and drying them and dehydrating them in the oven. And they'll be ready to eat by about 9 o'clock tomorrow night. But once again, though, guys, thanks a lot for all the support. This was a lot of fun. And I will see you guys for the Patriots game tomorrow night. Or tomorrow, I should say tomorrow afternoon. 1 p.m. kickoff, Patriots. So that is my next time I'll be live. What's up? Jose, what's up, guys? But these will be good to go. Probably we could probably almost eat this stuff for Sunday Night Football if we get them dehydrated in time. But that's it. That's just a step by step for the prep, guys. And like I said, I'll try and make a small short video of how we dehydrate them and how we dehydrate this and basically turn this raw meat into jerky. But thanks for all the support, guys. I'm going to stick these in the fridge, let them sit, and watch some college football and hang out for the night. I'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching. Butch's Block and Patriots Talk. We out, guys. Peace.